Testing. Hello, and welcome back to Ghost Trick. I'm using a better microphone this time, instead of that, $20 Logitech one. Instead, I'm using a $25 Walmart one. But yes, it is Ghost Trick. Testing. Are you working now? Alright, that looks like it's working. This may be the technical difficulties stream. But yes, welcome back to Ghost Trick. I am your host, some dude with a $25 Walmart microphone. On the last time we witnessed a woman get murdered by a giant chicken, which typically isn't a very good thing. But it had a very cool sequence where we actually went back in time twice. It is one of the, I'll say, situations that I remember all the way back from the Let's Play I watched in 2012. Testing. Alright, so this mic is gonna be difficult, I see. That's not good. Alright. I should preface this, I was sick 2 weeks ago, so I'm gonna be trying not to clear my throat into the microphone too much, but it is probably going to happen. Alright. Controller is working. Chapter 8. Oh, we're on Chapter 8. If I remember correctly, there's something around like 22 chapters. I recently learned that there's the option you can actually hear the original music, which I'm going to use for some tracks later on in the game, don't worry. I like that. Yeah, I just discovered these features too, which I totally just undid. Epic. Okay, maybe we'll get it right this time. That's off the screen. Alright, I think I've delayed it long enough. I hope you're ready for a Ghost of Trick. Chapter 8, 10:55 p.m. I went to try and rescue prisoner D99. Even under ordinary circumstances, that prisoner has a strange atmosphere. But this time, there's something even stranger about it. An execution. My memory gone, I don't have a clear image of what that is in my head. I can't even fucking read. But even I can sense the strong feeling of foreboding that hangs in the air. Maybe I'm too late. So how's it going with the generator in the basements? They're trying to fix it now. It's gonna take a while, they said. They haven't even gotten the internal phone back up in there yet. I just hope the rowdiness don't rush the guard room. We don't have any rowdies here. And what's more, the one who committed the most atrocious crime isn't even here anymore at all. You promise not to talk about that, pal. Look, would you knock it off with that weird flipping and flopping around? I can't stand looking at it. If you don't stop, I might just have to pound you. Oh no. Did that not pick up? This is a glorious dance that's been passed around in my family for generations. You don't know what else to do. Dance, dance, dance. We call it the panic dance.
This is special detention calling from the death chamber. The internal phone is finally back up. It's pitch black down there, though, until they get the generator going again. How's it going up there?
The phone's been ringing off the hook from headquarters.
Oh boy, we can't let the existence of this prison become known to the outside world. We have to round up the prisoners somehow. Barely dancing.
Yep, you should see him.
Take a video of it. We all watch it together when we're done.
Once the generator's back up, I'll record it with the security camera. Trick time. Generator's still not up. I can't keep this up much longer. Believe me, nobody's asking you to. Why don't you just stop? Will you dance instead then? Me? You kidding me? Somebody has to do it. If that somebody's me, I'll keep dancing until I drop. It's going fucking crazy. Despite how it looks, the situation seems pretty serious. Bailey's dance is, certainly intriguing. That telephone call that came in was even more interesting. The man that said he was calling from the death chamber, eh? And that I have the extension number, I should go check it out. Trick time. Trick time.
This is not good. Not good at all. Yeah, I feel like a ghost is gonna show up any minute now. Hey, come on! Show some respect, there's a dead man here.
That's right, me.
Whew. I never saw that one coming, did you? You could have. Anyway, the generator's gonna be fixed soon, so I guess we gotta hang tight.
Generator, eh? Once that's restored, this darkness will be gone. Seems that the first thing that has to be done. I guess darkness doesn't really exist in the ghost world. Even without light, I can see what's going on. I can use the ghost world to help me find that generator. Huh. Seemed that didn't do shit. I think I just operated some kind of lever. Nothing happened. It's too dark to really tell though. This appears to be some kind of control panel. I might be able to operate it. It doesn't seem to be responding. Too dark to really tell though. I guess the first thing I need to do is restore that generator.
Oh jeez, where did that wrench go? Without it, I can't tighten the last bolt on the generator. I sure wish I could see in the dark like a cat.
Or like a ghost. I've seen these things before. Some kind of tool for turning things. It's leaning up against the wall. If I knock it over, I wonder if he'll notice. Darn, it's too heavy. It won't budge. That fucking sucks. What? The big guy seems to be taking a nap here. I doubt my paltry powers are enough to wake him. Rest in peace, curry lover. Kind of spooky when a ghost says it.
Oh, here it is. There. Oh.
What kind of Five Nights at Freddy's prison is this? Now the lights are back on, like Five Nights at Freddy's. What happened here? The answer is still shrouded in darkness. Better see if I can pick up some more information. Can't seem to shake the bad feeling I got.
Hey, you think this execution was really the right thing to do? What the heck are you asking? I mean, I know this country has a death penalty, but how many years has it been since we used this chair? Yeah, I don't know. It had quite a bit of dust and dirt on it. I bet that's what happened. All the debris damaged the wiring. Well, I think it was some divine retribution. Don't be stupid. Prisoner wanted to be executed, you know.
Uh-oh. Inspector Chowd. I guess I was too late.
So, when are they gonna pick up his body? There'll be a sending of a call from the public cemetery pretty soon. After we hand over the body and clean up the mortuary, we're done.
Yeah.
Okay. Just scares me. I don't want to repair it anywhere near it. Who knows when it's gonna blow up again? Pull it loose with the juice. Yikes, shut up, man. Accidents can happen to anything, after all. Let's, just get this thing fixed. Come on. If I'm executed by an accident, I'm gonna come back and haunt you. Haunt me? Why? Me?
You're like a pretty dangerous chair. Chair that gives shocks. Can I use that somehow? So Detective Jowd has already been executed. Like there was a reason for that bad feeling I was getting. That's okay. This isn't a big problem for me. But if the body's taken from the mortuary, that'll be bad. I have to use my ghost trick to save him before that happens. This appears to be some kind of control panel. I might be able to manipulate it. I'll give it a try. The lamps came on. Not sure what that means. Maybe that changed the situation though. Is that what I think it is? Oh, thank you kindly. We just get a shock.
We just got a shock.
Hello. Howdy. Welcome. We are in an area, the electric chair.
Son of a...
Same thing here. Looks like this is an internal phone too. It doesn't call outside. It's the only places I can go with this telephone are other phones within the building that I've already possessed. Interesting. Well, the guy we were supposed to save, he's dead. Hey, can you hear me? Where am I? This is the ghost world, the land of the dead, Detective Jowd.
Detective Jowd. Who is that? Is that me?
Oh boy, not you too. This is getting old. Guess I'll give the usual explanation. The dead lose their memories.
Oh, so I'm dead, am I? I didn't realize that.
That's why you can't remember anything right now.
That's fine with me.
Huh?
I don't like a messy room, but I hate cleaning up even more. Not having my memories is a welcome thing. Now I don't have as much trash to take out.
Memories are like trash.
Now that I'm dead, what do I need with memories? And things I don't need are just trash.
Not to me. I need your memories. Besides, I promised Lynn I'd try to stop your execution.
Lynn. It looks like I still have a few bits and pieces of garbage lying around. I remember now. About Lynn, Jowd, and the execution. And what about you? Who are you?
I'm Cecil. I'm looking for my memory, or trash as you call it.
Cecil.
Did my name ring a bell? I think you know me.
Sorry, it must not have been a very big piece of trash to me.
That's alright. I guess you'll find out when you get your memory back. But for now, I'd like you to come back with me, back to 4 minutes before your execution. Just some quick time travel, no problemo. "4 minutes before death."
This is the past. 4 minutes before my death?
That's right. You'll get to see your own execution. And then we're gonna change your fate.
But first, can I ask you a question? Lynn told you, didn't she, about what I did?
Yeah, she did.
Then is it really the right thing to do to save a guy like me?
I don't know. But Lynn believes it is. Okay, let's get started.
I love chicken.
It's clogged.
I'm in position.
what is this guy doing with the toilet?
So the time's finally here, huh? Yeah, I wonder how many years it's been. The last time you weren't even here.
I never thought I'd have to attend an execution, but, you know. I wonder why the Justice Minister suddenly signed the order. There's definitely something up with that.
Hey, come on, let's just focus on our work. Yeah, alright.
Oh, I thought that was 3 people.
Prisoner D99, it's time. Let's go. Alright, men, I'm ready. Sorry you have to go through such an unpleasant experience. What? No,
Oh, well. I guess it's all about collecting experiences for you and for me. Oh shit. Thank you for the raid.
prepare the test. Roll the switch.
Hello. Welcome.
I'm solving murders. So this is an execution, huh? Seems to be there's got to be a safer way to do it. Oh, I am seeing some things.
Thank you for the follow. I got an email for that too.
Seems there's got to me, there's got to be a safer way to do it.
It must be nice to have no memory like that. It makes things more interesting. I envy you, I really do.
It's no laughing matter to me.
That was an example of a failed execution, although the outcome was the same.
Failed?
They haven't carried out an execution in a long time. I dragged the little chair out from under some mothballs, and I guess it had a short.
That means if I can stop the explosion.
I don't know about that. Then I'd just be executed as planned, and I'd still wind up just as dead.
So what should I do?
Beats me. You're the one who came to save me. You'll figure it out.
He's not making this easy.
Now, when I say I remembered some of the situations, this was one of them. Because, it's very... I like it.
Alright then, 4 minutes from now. This chair will short out and explode, and you'll die.
Very sad. Very sad. We're gonna screenshot that.
If I stop the explosion, you'll be executed, and you'll still die.
Sorry I was ever born.
I have to protect you from the explosion, stop the execution. See, the key to the whole thing must be this chair.
I apologize for all your trouble.
Could you stop with the insincere comments?
No.
How's it going down there?
We just finished setting up the chair. We're all prepared.
I see.
It's time. Please bring in the prisoner.
But the chair hasn't been used in a long time. What if...
Bailey. There's nothing we can do now. It's time.
Alright, I'll send the guards to his cell. I'll have them call when they get into position.
I'm here now.
I have this strange feeling of uneasiness. How about you? How do you feel? I feel jumpy and jittery. I can't sit still. I feel like I might start dancing any minute.
If you're gonna dance, let me know. I'll get the video camera ready.
Nobody will listen to my concerns.
Concern.
So he's worried.
That man is always worried about something. And whatever he's worried about, it always comes true without fail.
Listen to me, that chair's dangerous.
I know, Bailey. That's why I don't advise you to sit on it.
No, that's not what I mean. Machines like that are very sensitive to dust. The guy throws the switch and the chair shorts out. There might be a huge explosion down there in the death chamber.
Oh, come on. Nothing like that's gonna happen. Besides, even on the off chance it does blow up, we're way up here. You'll be fine.
I know, that's why why don't we go and test it out first?
No way. I don't want to get blown up. You go by yourself.
This spot would be safe even if it does blow up, eh?
What is it? You have a little look in your eye.
The switch in the death chamber is thrown. The chair will blow up.
That's right.
If the chair blows up, the execution can't be carried out.
It always stands to reason.
And there's nobody in the death chamber when the chair explodes. Nobody will die.
Precisely. Very nice, Cecil. You've hit upon some excellent points there.
Okay, I'm starting to see a plan now. How the fuck did I get there? Getting the chair to short out when no one's around it. Sounds like it could be a plan. In this past world, I can't use the phone lines whenever I want.
And those guards seem to be in a fog. I doubt they'll be using the phone.
Maybe I need to start over? Maybe I need to give the player a fucking clue that they fucked up? I guess I better rewind the clock again and see if I can pick up any other clue.
Got it. I'm in position. The other two are coming to bring the prisoner to you now. Got it.
We're gonna be there. Perfect time.
Alrighty, my jam grooved out the club. Now get down there to sausage head. prison world. 4 minutes is the future. Sausage Head was laying passed out in the tunnel.
Unknowing about the execution, must have kept digging and digging.
The guards didn't even notice he was gone.
So I guess Curryman's future has not. Well, Cecil, it seems that your microphone disconnected randomly. Well, isn't that unfortunate? Cecil, I'm sure you know this, but time is ticking.
Almost time for the execution.
Don't execute our plan soon. It's going to get tough.
I think I do have a plan.
Do you? I'm looking forward to seeing it. Testing. Well, Cecil, it looks like you might have to use the worst mic this time. As you don't have a choice. So we're just gonna turn down the volume a little bit on here. There we are. I'm really sorry about all this trouble you're going to for me.
Buddy, you don't look the least bit sorry. Me. Yeah, you sure can pack it away.
A detective should eat until he reaches that critical moment. That's what I always say.
You have a young pupil that follows that advice to the letter.
What are you going to do now, Cecil? As long as these iron balls are here, escape is impossible. Is it possible to stop the execution from here?
Probably not. I'm looking for a path now. Maybe something here will give me an idea. Did you see that? That huge can just went flying up into the air.
Yeah, that's my ketchup can.
Ketchup.
I just love ketchup. I kinda get enough of this stuff. I probably have ketchup running through my veins.
Just can't seem to muster a laugh over that one. It did kind of make a red O mark. Let's better rewind the clock again and see if I pick up any other clues. I'm starting to fucking understand what I gotta do.
Look, I see a Twitch comments.
me, it would probably be like mayonnaise running through my veins. And now I have an idea what I must do. This thing is as full as I am. Sausage Head show looks happy. Now that he's seen the O paper, he'll go down to the tunnel to dig. Maybe this is the chance I've been waiting for.
Here comes my escorts.
Uh-oh, I haven't found my path yet.
I see mine quite clearly. The path to the chair, that is.
What do I do?
What just happened? The ball's going through the whole facility. Wait, the power's down, that means all the cell bars open automatically. Damn it, the telephones aren't working either. State of emergency.
Now the execution can't be carried out, and your life is saved.
You're a pretty daring guy. I really enjoyed myself, and I think I learned a thing or two as well.
About what? By the way, is it true what the guard said? The cell bars open automatically?
Yes, it's true. It's a little drawback to the system. Have you ever played Five Nights at Freddy's, Cecil? If the entire facility blacks out, the locks are released for the prisoner's safety. That way so the animatronics can come inside the room. But nobody thought it would ever actually happen.
So in other words, now's the time to escape if you're gonna. Anyway, we managed to stop the execution. Let's get back to the prisons. We're still not out of the woods yet.
Let me give you one piece of advice.
What's that?
When we get back to the present, head for the spoon.
Spoon? Oh,
You'll see why when we get back, Caesar.
now the execution can't be carried out. And Detective Jad is safe at the moment. A new prison has been born. However, Jad still isn't safe from execution, of course. I guess I still have a job to do. Help a death row inmate escape from prison.
We're gonna keep playing.
I still got like 2 more hours. I'm back in the prison. It's completely shrouded in darkness. I can't see it. but I can feel the tension in the air. It's a state of emergency. And that's only natural. With a power failure, all the cell bars open automatically. Plus, now a death row inmate is loose in the darkness. I did what I promised, Lynn. I stopped the execution. But that condemned criminal is now in as much danger as before. Trick time. The detective told me to head up for the spoon when I got back to the prison, so here I am. Phew, I'm back. Thank goodness someone flushed the toilet. That was good timing. Gotta use the cover of darkness to help the detective escape. But first I have to find him.
It's prisoner C-74. Secure the prisoner.
Looks like there are hunters in this darkness. I hope they haven't found Detective Jowd. This is some true darkness. But luckily the darkness doesn't exist in the ghost world. I can make use of that fact to help me find the detective. What the fuck? Huh, what's that red light? Looks like the hunter's eyes glow red.
I'm going home mode.
Doesn't look like escape is gonna be easy.
Ah, there you are. I was wondering what I was going to do.
Are you the one who made that toilet bell ring?
That's right, I still had another napkin lying around.
Thanks to that, I managed to make it here. But how did you know to do that?
I learned a few things about your ghost tricks during our time together. They certainly can be very useful powers, but at times not so much. I knew if the internal phones weren't working, you'd be trapped in the death chamber area. Like if they came up with an alternative route. A route made use of sausage head spoon and my napkin.
Wow, this detective is good.
Next time you praise me, go ahead and say it out loud.
Anyway, looks like it's time for a strategy meeting.
Escape strategy, huh? This could be interesting. Let's do it. So, let's make sure we're both clear. The key to my escape is this darkness. Once the basement power supply is restored, escape will be impossible.
So move under the cover of darkness, huh? I know I won't have much trouble with that.
But I'm afraid I won't be able to see, so you'll have to lead the way.
Lead the way.
Once you find a safe spot for me to move to, I want you to give me a signal.
Okay, fine. But how? The dead don't have voices. Even if they did, we have to be quiet.
Don't you worry about that. I have an idea. Let's try it and you'll see how it works.
No. This detective likes to just dive right into things, even more than Lynn does.
If they find me, I imagine they'll shoot first and ask questions later. But if I die again, we can just start over, right?
He says cheerfully.
I don't know if you know it or not, but this is a special prison. There aren't any dangerous criminals here, except for me, that is.
Yes, I did hear something about it being a special place. What about the guy with the flamethrower?
Yes, we're going to ignore him for right now. And because of the special status, they're not prepared at all for emergencies. They have 4 timid security guards at most.
I think I saw some monsters lurking in the darkness, though.
Those are the guards. They're wearing night vision goggles.
Night vision goggles.
The special little glasses that will let you see in the dark. Very handy things. Prior to their field of vision, it's all over. They are going to shoot me.
Yeah. So it's all about staying out of the guard's line of sight, eh?
Make sure you guide me to safe spots. Now, about that signal I want you to give me.
Oh yeah. How am I supposed to do it?
I've already been dead once. I don't know if it's because of that or what, but I can sense your powers now.
What?
For example, you're in the bunker right now, aren't you?
Well, I'm impressed. You have a sixth sense.
I'm glad you picked up on that. I think it's more like a detective sense.
That doesn't sound right somehow.
Anyway, the details don't matter. Do you see this bar here? That's the Joud signal.
Yeah. Where'd that come from?
Let's use it as our signal.
How will that work?
When you press R, I'll sense it. Then I'll move to where you are. So for example, if you move to that spoon and press R, I'll run to the spoon. Simple, right?
Alright, fine. Start our escape plan.
Just make sure you guide me to safe spots, Caesar.
The red lights.
That's the light of the night vision goggles on one of your guards.
Use the light to let me know where the guard is.
And if you watch quite closely, you can tell how the guard is moving too. Very informative in this darkness. Keep a sharp eye out for it.
Amazing vision. Guards are the move. Now what?
You get a sense of how the guards are moving by watching the red lights. I think you already know this, but just in case, if you want to take a look around, you can move the screen using those buttons.
Staring under the stairs is a blind spot for the guards. I won't find him here. The spot is safe. There he is. Goodbye. No use, their eyes are everywhere. I can't catch a break.
Then you'll just have to make one. Try and find a way. Maybe you can find something to distract them with.
He's right. Just calling the detective to me isn't the only thing I can do here. Oh, good.
Are you just gonna fall through that every time? Uh-oh. Yeah, pretty good idea what I gotta do now.
This is regarded as, I think, one of the worst area of the game. Which is my own falseness. Amazing. Are you gonna move? Goodbye. Now I'm going to fall projectiles on patch for me, please. So, what do you think? I'd say if we'd come this far, we did a great job, Caesar. Basement generators been repaired, restoring all power to all areas. Oh, fuck. They can totally fucking see you. We made it. The question is, what now? I don't have anywhere to go, do I? Maybe I'll go back to my cell. You'd better be kidding. But I'm still a condemned criminal, you know. I doubt anyone would welcome me with open arms. Why don't you try contacting Lynn? Do you want to see some justice minister guy? So an escaped death row convict is just supposed to report in to the justice minister. Is that it? I kind of like that. Anyway, after all the trouble you went through, I guess I'd better run. That would be nice, yes. Alright, Caesar, until we meet again. And I've saved a condemned criminal's life and helped him escape. Is that really the right thing to do? I guess all I can do is believe you in at this point. Detective Jad was painting a funny picture in his cell. He knows me. I'm sure I'll be talking to him again. Trick time. Detective Jazz, until we meet again, came around quicker than I expected. When I got back to the guard room, the next fateful call came in. Hello, this is Cecil. Are you there? Hello, who's this? Oh, I'm not talking to you, officer. Anyway, if you're there, Cecil, come here immediately. I'll be waiting for you, if you make it in time, that is. Hey, wait a minute. Man, he figured that out fast. Wait. Hey, cool, who is it from? I don't know. Some weird call. But who? We're gonna end an end to my dancing. Yeah, well, once you get going like that, I'm not gonna stop you. It's a contest then. Which will stop first? My dancing or the turn of the planets? Yeah, good luck with that. On the other end of the telephone line, the scene that greets me tells me one simple fact. Oh fuck. Their great escape plan has ended in failure. Never expected to see you here, Inspector Kevin Hilda. I believe that's my line, old friend. What are you doing here? I believe that's my line too, clearly. I came to attend your execution. They told me what time it was. Couldn't get into the chamber, so I was observing a moment of silence here. And when I looked up, my eyes were full of tears. There you are, baby. It's just the way things turned out. I took part in what seemed like a fun game, and here I am. Here's what I wish, my old friend. I wish it was anybody but me who found you here. Because now that I found you, man, do I have to turn you in. You have to stay spotlessly clean after all. Thanks for coming. I wanted to say goodbye to you. As you can see, I guess I'm not going to be much help to you. What's gonna happen to you? Being executed tonight is just about the only thing on my schedule, it seems. Executed, huh? Death is pretty much meaningless to me. Anyway, I guess we'll be seeing each other again. By the way, there's something I'm looking for. Oh, that's right. The old lost memory. You know things I'd like to know. Would you mind if I asked you a few questions? In return for tonight's fun military game, is that it? I saw it, you know. That picture you were painting in your cell tonight. Knows me. Which means you must know me. I'm very sorry, but I can't talk to you about that now. What? Why not? Because I don't know your true face. My true face? I'm a detective. I can only talk about what I'm sure of. However, I can give you one lead at least. A lead? What is it? A long time ago, I gave Lynn something to hold on to for me. It was a music box. If you ever come across it, I advise you to open it. It might jog your memory. A wooden box that contains a private. That's the only help I can give you right now. The man pointing the gun at you right now? You say he's your good friend? Oh, well, yes, that's a term he uses because he fucking pisses me off. When we were in the detective division together, that was a long time ago. Now he's the head of the special investigation units, on top of the elites. Getting ahead is the only thing he thinks about now. And that white coat of his is the symbol of his determination. His white coat? For somebody looking to get promoted to the top, what's the one thing they're afraid of most? A blot on their record, of course. Like a stain on a pure white coat. Who would promote a man with a coat covered in stains? It was me. I deal with the black coat to make sure I didn't show the stains. The world is full of excellent candidates. Even one mistake could be the end of a career. Everyone makes mistakes, right? Nevertheless, Cabanella has chosen the path of the white coat. Can he do anything? Anything at all to hide his coat's shadows? Like send his good friend to the gallows? Because that's the right thing to do. I'm a condemned criminal after all. And that's why he has the gun pointed at me right now. Is your execution really the right thing to do? I had a fair trial, and that's what it was decided. No problem there. But still, this is the punishment that I should receive in order to bring a final close to that case and put it to rest forever. Lynn believes you're innocent. She's running around right now trying to prove it. Is that all you have to leave her with? No problem there? I was sentenced to death. To a death penalty for killing my wife, Amala. But to me, that's not all it was for. What do you mean that's not all it was for? I'm talking about something that happened even before this case. I stole somebody else's life. What? It was 10 years ago. I'll never forget it. I'll never forget it. That day, I saved the life of a little girl. And I stole away the life of man. 10 years ago, the life of a little girl. Could be... Could that little girl be... Lynn? She told you about that? Yeah. She said you were her hero. Now just calm down and drop that weapon. Stay back. If you come any closer, I'll shoot her. 10 years ago, in a certain park, a little girl was taken hostage. I was still young then. I didn't have any self-control. I remember asking myself at the time, Jared, are you going to shoot this guy? And this is what I answered. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot. My hand was shaking a little. If my hand slipped, the man might die. Even the little girl, hostage girl, was in danger. Nevertheless, that was my answer. Yeah, I'm going to shoot. So I fucking shot him with a cannon.
The man died. I took his life. Lynn was never told the outcome. She was so young at the time. I don't deserve to be called a hero. What I deserve is execution. Ready to go. My arms are getting tired. Oh, you got it, baby. Time for the big show of hauling you in. Oh, that's right. Just let me make one last phone call. That's a big favor I ask so casually, my old friend. Tell you what I'll do. I'll pretend I'm not watching. I'll be listening, though. On that you can rely. Hello, is this Domino's? Cecil, you've got your own path to follow. You better hurry. My path? Lynn is at the Justice Minister's office right now, right? It might not be a bad idea to say my final farewell to him, too. Oh, I didn't think we'd get here so soon. Okay, so we're going to, put a little warning. Okay. So this death in particular that we're about to see, I remember this one very clearly. Because even as a kid, it kind of disturbed me. Is this the chicken kitchen? I'd like to request a delivery.
The chicken kitchen is next door. Goodbye.
It sounds like she's in some kind of trouble.
It does, doesn't it?
Go help her out, would you, Caesar? Sorry to keep you waiting, Inspector. Ready to go? Oh, before I forget, I have a little something for you. A present, if you will. There's nothing like it, baby. If there's nothing else like it, don't throw it. What's this? A pocket watch. Considering my situation, that's the last thing in the world I need right now. Forgive me, man. Let's just say I'm no good at choosing presents. You like my pants? This is it, Caesar. Let me just leave you with one thing. Don't trust other people's memories. Look for what you seek with your own eyes.
I'll remember that.
Who is this fucking Caesar you're talking about?
Oh god. There's nothing left here. No hope. No cores either. Without any cores, I can't follow after them. This is the end of my adventure. I feel pretty dejected, and I guess I'd better go find Lynn. I'll follow the path Detective Jad pointed out to me. The path to the Justice Minister's office where Lynn went to try and stop the execution. Where to save? Did I miss any messages? Okay, it was just that one track that I like the old sound of. Now that the assignment of stuff my execution had ended in such an unsatisfactory way, I decided to go see Lynn at the Justice Minister's office. Detective Judd's story about this other murder weighs on me heavily. Should I tell Lynn about it? I just don't know. What the fuck are you doing? This time, Lynn isn't dead, but the atmosphere makes me think it might be too soon to count my blessings just yet. I'm glad Lynn isn't dead. What in the world is she doing? Then again, do I really want to know? Oh fuck. What kind of greeting is that? I mean, I know I'm a ghost and everything, but... Well, and how did it go? Was Detective Jones still alive? He'd already been executed by the time I got there, but I did manage to save him. But... You did? Oh! I'm so glad. Wait a minute, did you say, but... Told Lynn about my adventure in the prison. About that other murder, though. I couldn't bring myself to tell her. Inspector Cabanella arrested Detective Zhao? I can't believe it! Yeah, I feel the same way. I can't believe that wherever I go, somebody is always dead. Either you or someone else. Sorry about that. Who was that laying on the floor there? Oh, you noticed him, did you? That's the Justice Minister. The man who signed the order to carry out Detective Zhao's execution. He was already dead when I got here. Shouldn't you have called for help in that case? I guess so. But I wanted to remember for murder. I was hoping we could save him without me getting caught. Oh boy. Alright. Now, if the depiction of a man dying of a heart attack is upsetting, now is the time to leave. Hey, can you hear me? He's dead, but he still seems to be unconscious. Could you rescue him now while he's still unconscious? Instead of talking to him, I better be faster just see what for yourself what really happened. Yeah, I bet you're right. Back we go then. 4 minutes before his death. Yeah.
Emma. Oh, excuse me. What? Alright. I'll do as you say. This is terrible. Why doesn't she answer? Ah! 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 Medicine. Ah! Water. Such a foolish man.
Well, look up.
He's a contradiction. Yeah, go in and look for your soundboard. Now's the right time.
Contradiction.
The more we search for the truth, the further into a dilemma we fall. The world of men is steeped in contradictions. If we choose this, we can't have that. If a man tries to have his medicine bottle and water pitcher too, he loses both.
Well, I don't know. To me, it looks like you could have had both of those things just now.
He didn't know the truth about the world. That's why he died. Such a foolish man. Or maybe I should say, a pathetic man. That's the more befitting word.
I don't think this guy gets it yet. That the foolish and pathetic man is him. Isn't that what they call contradiction? By the way, what's your name?
Just call me a seeker of truth.
Sidestepped that one, didn't he? No need to think too hard about this one. All I have to do is get his medicine to him. Pretty simple. But there's one more thing that concerns me. What was it with that telephone call the Justice Minister got all about? It was right after that, his health took an instant downturn.
I've never seen such a pathetic man and strange man.
I think you better stop there.
No. What a foolish, pathetic, stupid man. Idiot. Oh, excuse me.
Forgive me for calling so late, Mr. Minister.
Who is this? How did you get this number?
We have your daughter.
Who is this? Amelia's tutor?
What does tutor call you at this hour?
No.
I'll say it one more time. We have your daughter.
What? My daughter, is she alright? Tell me she's alright.
You for yourself.
What do you want? What are your demands?
I believe we already made our demand known the other day.
Oh. So it was you?
And have you complied? Has the execution been carried out?
I didn't do it because of your demand. I did it because that's my job.
Yes, of course.
You should be contacting me any minute now with confirmation. There's no need for this kidnapping.
You're very thorough. You do well to remember that. And of course it goes without saying, we're watching you. If this information leaves that room, you'll never see your daughter again. I trust you'll understand that.
Don't tell the police, is that it?
Exactly. All you have to do is your job.
Alright. I will do as you say. I will make sure the execution is carried out tonight. You have my word.
I'll go there. Trace complete. Apparently the police in this country aren't so easily fooled. I had no idea word of tonight's deal had leaked. What the hell? I'm gonna be killed! I hate you, Mother! Luckily I managed to arrange it so that the Justice Minister could hear her voice. But what's taking the court so long to arrive? I'm starting to get concerned. He's the phone right now.
Like I said, all women are like traps.
That and this are hardly related. In the past, I can only use the phone line when the phone is being used to make. Can we go back to what you just said? Uh-oh. This woman doesn't show any sign of moving from that spot. I can't use the telephone line either. Looks like I fell into a trap.
Some are sweet traps, others are bitter. Don't you understand that?
Okay, anyways, I think we'd better rethink things. Holy shit. Uh-oh. Ma'am, are you dissociating? Save it. Guess I'd better rewind the clock and look for some more fucking clues.
Emma. Excuse me.
Forgive me for calling so late, but I believe we have your daughter. I'm gonna be killed.
What do you want? What are your demands?
We're gonna stay here this time.
This is terrible.
The kidnapping here. Once again, I'm not sure I know what the word means, but apparently the cause of the minister's attack.
Such a useless man.
Oh,
A useless man caught up in a useless case. Why doesn't he understand that?
anyways, I think we have 4 minutes here. I better do something about that medicine. This medicine stops the minister's attacks, and if I could, I'd spill them onto his desk right now, but unfortunately I can't even open the cap.
Yes, I can't open it either. What a shabby excuse for a man.
Well,
He wears his important looking uniform and sits working at a stately desk. But what does he have inside? Nothing. How miserable a shabby excuse for a man.
I think you've already said quite enough.
I have to call my wife. I have to see if it's true. Maybe they called the wrong person.
This minister doesn't accept the truth easily.
He's morally bankrupt.
Okay, now you're taking it too far. His wife won't answer for some reason. A wife who doesn't answer the phone. I think I know who that is.
A morally bankrupt man deserves a morally bankrupt wife. Why doesn't that man understand it?
I'm sorry I ever brought this guy along. What the fuck do I gotta do here? But he could at least drink some of his water. Too bad he knocked this pitcher to the floor at the end of his 4 minutes.
Such a stupid man.
Oh,
Once the water's spilled, there's no getting it back. Knowing this full well, why do people still spill water pitchers?
I don't know. Those who do not learn from history are doomed to repeat it. Uh-oh, here it comes. Brain anxiety have reached their peak.
Such a disgraceful man.
Oh,
If one lives his life in fits, he's bound to be plagued by fits. So simple, why doesn't he understand?
there wasn't a chance to rescue him before now. Not over yet, though. I can't give up now.
Medicine.
There. That should help. At least now he's had some water. He's still breathing, apparently. He looks far from recovered, unfortunately.
Such a wishy-washy man.
Huh?
He can't make up his mind whether to live or die. That's how he lives his life.
Okay. At least now I bought him some time to get his medicine in. Okay, let's go get his medicine. Oh shit. The minister's fate has changed, and the situation still seems the same. I can't move anywhere now. Did I miss something? I think I saw a path just for a second while the minister was drinking the water. Maybe I should start over from the beginning. Uh-oh. Maybe his wife calls.
Oh, I'm sorry, I was at the grocery store. Being the most fuckable person there.
Uh-oh. Just better rewind the clock again and see if I can pick up any other clues. So this is one of the few cases where, if you miss your chance, you gotta go all the way back to the beginning.
Why doesn't she answer? No.
That's how I be drinking water. There. That should help. At least now he's had some water. He's still breathing, apparently. He looks far from recovered, unfortunately.
Such a wishy-washy man.
Well,
He can't make up his mind whether to live or die. That's how he lives his life.
okay. At least now I bought some time to get his medicine out. And now I'm just where I need to be. Okay, time for the next step. Now about this medicine bottle. If the minister's going to make a full recovery, I have to deliver this thing to him. How's a ghost with no hands or feet supposed to do that? I guess I'll just have to use my head instead. That looks really good. When the medicine bottle was under that swing, I bet it would go flying. Went to the wrong side of the room. I think I'm starting to form a plan here. That was so close. Swing had just a little more reach to it. I think I'd better look for something else. It's pretty light frame for its size. I'm sure a lot of things that can fall down in this room.
He's a fallen man.
Huh?
Deserves to have everything come tumbling down on his head.
I don't know about fallen man, but you talk about this guy like he's your fall guy. I guess the key here is what order the objects are dropped in. I think I fucked up.
Hello. I'm saving a man from a heart attack right now.
How about this medicine bottle?
Thank you. I broke my good microphone. I'm not making that mistake twice. I made that mistake twice. Oh.
Oh yeah, I should have mentioned his meds are right there on the floor, and he's right here. And I'm a ghost. So it's not going too good for this guy. Turns pretty light. Once an arrow is dropped, there's no getting it back up. I guess I fucked up. Oops. Can you just fucking imagine, like, you're just, like, sitting in bed, having, like, a fucking bad day, and then just, like, random objects just start moving in your room to, like, form a Rube Goldberg machine.
My medicine.
Don't do that. Uh-oh. There. The minister finally took his medicine. I think maybe he even took too much medicine.
Such a greedy man.
Well,
He's supposed to take 2 capsules with water. Why doesn't he know that?
cut the guy some slack. I'm sure that won't have any side effects. There, see? Chapter 10. That was a lot of work.
Well, hopefully this taught him a lesson.
Huh?
He greatly underestimated his dependence on his medicine. I hope he learned something from this experience. First, know yourself. That is the key to everything.
I guess you need to listen to your own advice. Anyway, let's go back to the world of the present. How much time do I have? Half an hour. And so the Justice Minister is now back to life. And the furrows on his brow are even deeper now. And because, I can clear that now. There we are. And apparently our delay detective is present because of those furrows. Is the present cause of those furrows?
Look, detective. He was sentenced after a fair trial, and the man himself wants to be executed.
But there was no evidence. All they had was his own confession.
But it was no ordinary confession. It was the confession of an esteemed detective. Zima, I told you I don't want anyone coming near me.
Mr. Minister, please listen to me. Might be able to gather new evidence in that case tonight.
What?
Please, just give me a little more time.
I just got a call from the prison. Your death row convict apparently just escaped. Unfortunately, after all this time, it seems he now wants to dodge his punishments. When he's apprehended, his sentence will be carried out tonight.
No. When the sentence was handed down, you were against enforcing the death penalty. Why did you sign the order all of a sudden?
Well, I was simply performing my duty as Justice Minister. That's all there is to it.
It looks like she's about to rip into the Justice Minister. I think she's forgotten all about me. I think I'll send her a little signal. Hopefully a globe to the cranium should begin. Cecil, there you are. Sounds like the minister's being very stubborn. That's right. Maybe we shouldn't have saved him after all. I wouldn't say that. The minister has to have the execution carried out tonight. He has a very good reason for it. A good reason? I told Lynn what I had learned about the kidnapping. Kidnapping? They kidnapped the Justice Minister's daughter? Apparently. Oh my goodness. But still. That's still no reason to hurry forward with the execution. Why don't you go ahead and say that to the Justice Minister then? The poor man. I hate to do that to him. Oh, by the way, do you think you could carry me? Oh, right, sure. Not very handy, is it, having no legs? This is a Castlevania weapon. Sword and glove combo is heavy. And I'm in here too, don't forget. I guess that means a single soul is heavier than the whole world. Maybe I'll use this thing to persuade the minister to change his mind. What did she mean by that? Good luck with that.
What are you going to do with that globe? Crack me in the head with it?
Yes. Oh, let's pay no attention to this. It's kind of hard not to pay attention to it.
By the way, and please pardon me if this is a silly question. Were you talking to someone just now? Of course not, right? I mean, there's no such thing as ghost, right?
Are you talking about me?
No, there's no such thing. This is a dream. It's nothing but a dream.
Don't you remember me?
My dream is talking to me.
And I'm a tree there. Oh, you fucking heard us. Mr. Minister? We know about your daughter. She was kidnapped, wasn't she? And if the execution doesn't take place tonight, you won't see her again. No! Your medicine! Oh.
What am I going to do? The death row prisoner has escaped. If he isn't executed tonight, my daughter, Amelie.
But what if that execution isn't the right thing to do? Come on, Lynn, if you keep pressing him like that, he's gonna die again. What can I do then? We have to do something about that kidnapping. Until we do that, it'll be impossible to get the minister on our side. That's the way I see it. I think I'll start by gathering info on the kidnapping. The only way I know how. We meet again, Mr. Minister.
Hello. I've never seen you before. Excuse me, I need a little beverage. A little sippy, if you will. That's better. Everyone dream, please don't bother me when I'm awake.
I'm not a dream. Dumbass.
Looks like it's just a waste. How are you here?
I'm trying to talk to this guy. I think you're right. Stubborn Justice Minister.
Please stop speaking ill of me inside my own head.
Well, that fucking sucks. Don't you think there's something fishy about this kidnapping thing? Fishy? I mean, the demand is to carry out an execution that was already set to be carried out. Just like the minister said, there's no need for such kidnapping. You might be right.
Are you talking to somebody again? Done all this? No such thing, no such thing. I'm a realist, I'll never believe in them. Not in the existence of ghosts, not in the escape from prison, and not in this kidnapping.
This realist is running away from several very real facts. At high speed, too. Anyway, let me try and figure out more about this kidnapping. After all, I know where the kidnappers are. Oh, that's right, you have their telephone number. I think I'll go see what these kidnappers look like. Oh, that's right, I have their telephone number. Ring, ring. Oh! Otto, you haven't seen the woman yet. We really should pay the kidnappers' hideout a visit. After all, if we want the Justice Minister to come around, we have to solve this problem first. I feel like I'm slowly moving away from my own mystery, but I'm not the kind of guy who can abandon a little lady in trouble, so I guess I'm in this for a little while longer. So we're gonna keep going. A.m. The Justice Minister's daughter has been abducted. The kidnappers demand the execution of the death row prisoner Jowd to be carried out tonight. Lynn says the execution is a mistake, and I believe her. And so I'm paying the kidnappers' hideout a visit to see what I can find out about the abduction. Hello? What took you so long? Your instinct was right, beauty, my dear. They had the restaurant surrounded. It took me forever to shake them, and now my poor bike is ready for their scrap heap. Next time, maybe you should make it a tricycle, so you don't hurt yourself. Ouch, that hurts, beauty. But that's okay, that's what I love about you. Be a little more gentle with our valuable hostage, please. Yes, always keep a smile on a lady's face, right, my dear? See that, beauty? Now there's a smile blooming on your face, too, my dear. Yes, a wry smile. I'm going out for a breath of fresh air. You're on guard duty. Alright, I'll dream of you until you return. Why don't you open the trunk for our guests?
My real beauty. I was just taking a little breather. Alright, little lady. Let me open that trunk for you. Beauty.
Looks like the Justice Minister's daughter really has been kidnapped, and something else is bothering me too. I don't think I've ever been to this room before. There's something about it that's giving me a strange sense of deja vu. I've seen something like this before. Trick time. Taking something precious to manipulate others. Well, that's what this kidnapping is. The dirty tricks those without the powers the dead come up with. However, if I take that precious thing back, their power vanishes, doesn't it? Now then, time to see how the Justice Minister's girl is doing. Before this guy wakes up from his dreams of beauty. But I didn't help at all. It's one of those things you light with fire, isn't it? As long as there's light in this room. Is something like this really necessary? Or something can be lit, kinda makes me want to light it. I need another core to reach the trunk to open it. I wonder if I can create a new core. Shelves suspended by very thin cords. They look like they're about to break. I bet it'd be quite a spectacle if it fell. Something can break it, kinda makes me want to break it. Darn. Can't reach my destination from here. I'm too fucking short. Show some high imagination. This guy's a fucking moron. It's my imagination, that's all he has to say. What an amazingly simple fellow. This room, on the other hand, is starting to look amazingly festive. Question is, how can I use it to my advantage?
Just my imagination.
Just my imagination, that's all he has to say. If he was any more laid back, he'd fall right off that crate. Look at that streamer go round and round and round. Now, how can I make use of that? The flame gets really big like this. For some reason I get the urge to burn something. Fortunately, everything is just out of the flame's reach. Look.
Just my imagination.
Isn't that Lynn's sister? What's going on here? This little lady is really a daughter of the Justice Minister.
Just my imagination. Oh shit. What's with the phone book and juice? Like I said, always keep a smile on the lady's face. I wanted to treat her guests well.
We're kidnappers. How about treating me well? I'd like some bread and milk, please.
Oh, I'd love to bread and milk you. At your service, my dear. I'll be back in a flash.
Hey, mister.
Yes, you little lady. More juice, perhaps? All you have to do is ask.
Have I been kidnapped?
Yes. Don't cry, just dear. There's nothing to be afraid of. The surroundings of this are all filthy, I know, but we'll just ask for a little patience.
Don't say those awful things about this house. This house is where I used to live.
Funny, it's where you will get used to dying. What? I apologize, little lady. I'm the one who was miserable and filthy. Forgive me. What's the meaning of this beauty? Why here at this girl's old house?
Don't ask me. It was the other party on our deal who chose the location.
Oh, I see.
It's been empty for 5 years, and apparently nobody ever comes here. But never mind that. What about my bread and milk?
Oh, of course. Now you'll be a good girl while I'm gone.
You'll just read your book and drink your juice. I wanna go home. Not quite yet. Well, apparently you are home. Not quite yet. Dilapidated place was Camilla's old house. What's going on here? Trick time. What the fuck? What in the world? Why does the little lady have a core of the dead? When I helped her out in Lynn's apartment, she didn't have one. So that must mean she must have died sometime after that. And it also means somebody else must have saved her. I better ask her what happened. Who's there? Oh, wait a minute. Is that you, Missile? Missile! I'm sorry, but I'm not Missile. My name's Sissel. Sissel? My name is Camilla. Camilla. So it is her. I knew it. What happened to me? Where is this place? I can hardly tell the poor little thing. This is the land of the dead. The land of the dead? Does that mean I'm dead? Darn. I forgot there are no secrets in the ghost world. You can relax. You're not dead. But this isn't the first time you've been here, man. Really? I don't remember. Wait a minute. Maybe I do remember. Sort of. You do. Looks like she doesn't remember being saved very well. So there's some other dead person out there with special powers, eh? Anyway, I don't want to press her if she doesn't remember dying. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions about something else? Sure, go ahead. Well, I can't say that word. Ahem. Lynn asked me to do something for her tonight. I know about that part. She asked you to go to the chicken kitchen on Dead End Drive, right? Yeah, but I never got there. Now I wish I could say I'm sorry to her. I never should have gone through that park. What park? Dipsick Park. The shortcut to Dead End Drive. Is that where the kidnappers grabbed you? Yeah. But Lynn always said, I don't like that park if scary things happen there. Dipsick Park, yeah. What am I gonna do? Lynn's gonna be mad. She is. How come? Because I left it there. The music box in the park. That's right, the music box. The music box was hidden in the apartment. I finally found it with a little bit of luck and courage. Guess where it was? I don't know. Where? I'll pretend I don't know. You know, you don't have to humor me. Oops. So what happened to the music box? I hid it in the bushes at the park just like before it happened. Just before? Oh, just before you were kidnapped. Huh? I didn't want the bad man to take it, so I hid it. I bet it's still there in the park. You did well. So the music box is in the park. I'd better let Lynn know. This is your old house. Yep, this is where we lived until 5 years ago. And now I live with Lynn and Whistle. Lynn is like a big sister to you, isn't she? Yep, she's a detective, you know. She is a hero. She is, huh? By the way, about your father. Is he the Justice Minister? My father is gone. Gone. Maybe he passed away. No, that's not it. My dad is going to die. And it's all because of me. What do you mean, because of me? Why would you say that? It's called an execution. My dad is a detective. No way! Don't tell me your father is Detective Chowd. That's right. What in the world? 5 years ago, something really bad happened, like a scary dream. But it wasn't a dream. 5 years ago, a murder case. It was Mom's birthday that day. My mom and dad were working and I was home by myself. And then I had an idea. I was gonna surprise my mom. I set up that contraption. I'm home, Camila. Why is it no? Oh. Well, you surprised her. What was that? No, oh my god. I still can't believe it happened. It wasn't supposed to work like that. I know that contraption. I know how it was supposed to work. Party poppers in the cake, a birthday message. My dad told me not to tell anybody. Just leave it to me, he said. My dad wanted to be executed. He asked them for it. But I wanted to tell everybody it was my fault. My dad said what I saw was a bad dream. He told me to forget it. This is also unbelievably tragic. Especially because I fucking said it. I can't believe it. This little lady is Detective Joud's daughter. I just can't tell her. I can't tell her why she was kidnapped. Why was I kidnapped? I want to know! Oops. There are no secrets in the ghost world. You know, we'd better stop talking. It's too dangerous. Sizzle! You're not going to talk to me anymore? I think we'd better get out of here first. We can talk more after that. Okay, but I'm gonna rescue you now. You just hold on a little longer, alright? Okay, but we'll talk later, right? Don't forget, you promised, Diesel. Updated the phone book. What took you so long? I traveled the entire town in search of the finest bread and milk for you, my dear. It's late and all the shops are closed. So go to a fucking 7-Eleven. We're leaving this place right now. What? He's not here yet. If we're gonna meet the restaurant, weren't we supposed to meet right here? Yes, and he's the one who chose this location. I don't like this one bit. Let's run around and do all this extra work all for the sake of his deal. Be quiet. It can't be helped. This place is too dangerous. I told you, my sixth sense is very strong. Alright, as you wish, Beauty. I feel it. I sense something here in this room. Is somebody there? Can you hear me? Is she talking to me? I can sense your presence, you know. The next time I sense you, this child will die. Remember that. Alright, we're leaving. Pardon me, little lady. Not cool. Not cool, bro. Book. All of a sudden I'm left behind alone. Alone in the room that stole away that lady's smile 5 years ago. The little lady's gone now, leaving me with only a few new facts. a few very heavy side effects. Does anyone know about all this? One other thing stands out in my mind. I can sense your presence. The sum is that kidnapper's final words. Do those two know? Do those two kidnappers know about the powers of the dead? Do I have enough time? I think I can do one more chapter. This will be the last one, though. Looks like the kidnappers made a big mistake. The girl in the trunk was Detective Joud's daughter, Camilla, not the minister's daughter. When I got back to the Justice Minister's office, things were starting to get even more out of hand. This devastated man was being grilled by the fiery detective lady. I told Lena what I had found out about the kidnapping, that it wasn't the Justice Minister's daughter who had been abducted. That the kidnappers had been holed up in Camilla's old house, that they sensed my presence were already gone. But Camilla? Why do they have Camilla? Her father isn't the stupid old Justice Minister. I think the stupid old part is a little uncalled for. Looks like the kidnappers made a mistake somehow. The poor girl kidnapped for ransom of her own father's execution. It's just too much. It's a cruel twist of fate, I agree. And then there are those other twists too, like the kidnappers winding up in and using Camilla's old house as their hideout. There's no way it could be just a coincidence. And then sensing my presence. They seem to know about the powers of the dead. I just don't understand any of it.
I told you before, Detective. I want you to stand back.
Who cares about distance at a time like this? Look, Mr. Minister. It wasn't your daughter that was kidnapped. Don't try to pretend you didn't hear what we were saying.
How can I believe in you? I'm a realist.
If you don't believe what we say, just see for yourself. Call home and...
I tried calling out 100 times. My wife won't answer. She won't. It's complicated. Why does life have to be such a complicated thing?
But if she doesn't answer, doesn't that mean everything's normal?
It doesn't prove it. I'm being watched. I can't have the police go check for me. Besides, if the execution isn't carried out tonight, the hostage will be killed. What difference does it make if it's not my daughter?
Ooh, that's quite a pickle, Mr. Minister. Quite a pickle. Miss me, baby. Inspector Cabanella. I have a little report for you, Mr. Minister. The escaped prisoner has been apprehended. Thought you might like to see him, so here he is. Are we British? Detective Joud, I'm so sorry, I tried. I know that you're innocent. I, just can't prove it. I'm so sorry. Lynn, please, don't apologize to me. Oh, the beauty of love between a teacher and a student, it brings a tear to my eye. You know, didn't you, Inspector Cavanaugh, that the execution was tonight? I don't believe I had any obligation to tell you. you're fine with this? I mean, you know as well as I do. Detective Jout could never have done such a thing.
Oh, come on now, baby. I know no such thing.
Huh?
I know two things to be true, and two things only. One, he was given the death penalty, and two, he tried to escape. What else could I do but haul him in, baby?
If that's the case, why did you bring him here?
Whatever do you mean, young lady?
He escaped from prison, right? So why don't you just take him back to the prison? I think you brought him here to brag about your accomplishment. Isn't that right, Inspector? For your own selfish reasons? So, were all those rumors about you true? The only thing you care about is a spotless record? Is that more important to you than saving a friend?
Everybody has certain principles they can't go back on, including me. We'll understand that someday, baby.
That's enough, Lynn.
That's enough, Lynn.
But Detective Jowd!
I'm a death row inmate who has escaped from prison. This is how it should be.
But
I inform you, is your right.
actually, the girl who was kidnapped is named Camila.
Why is the drink talking to me in my head again?
Wait a minute. Amelie? Could that be the Amelie the next door? Yes, I think so. Wow, I didn't know the Justice Minister lived next door.
No, not me, my wife. It's complicated.
Yeah, I bet it would be pretty hard to admit she left him. The minister's wife ran away on him? Maybe they grew apart, with him being so busy? Yeah, I bet you're right.
Please stop gossiping about me inside my own head.
According to what I heard, Mila was supposed to go to some sort of lesson tonight. Those horrible kidnappers, they were waiting and waiting for her. Mila didn't go out after all, well she couldn't. She had a fever. Huh? And so the kidnappers grabbed Camille by accident instead. Apparently, Emil and Camille are about the same age. Kidnappers must have gotten the two of them mixed up. My fault. If I hadn't asked Camilla to do that errand for me, none of this would have happened. Oh, right. You asked her to bring the music box. Camilla.
So, Mr. Ghost, we meet again. Something happened. Something about a kidnapping.
Some kidnappers are saying they abducted the Justice Minister's daughter. How the fuck did you hear about that?
That's terrible. What's the demand?
The carrying out of your execution tonight.
I had no idea I was so hated. But the minister doesn't have to worry. I die and it's all over. Very simple.
It's not that simple.
Why not?
Because it isn't really the minister's daughter who got kidnapped. It's Camilla.
What? Camilla?
I checked it out for myself. I'm positive.
No, it can't be.
And by the way, Joe told me something very interesting. He said the one who killed her mother 5 years ago was Camilla herself. What? What are you talking about?
Don't listen to him. I'm the one who shot her. I'm the one who shot Amala. And when I'm executed tonight, that will be the end of it. Camilla won't have to suffer anymore after tonight.
For a capable detective, you say some incredibly misguided things. Go ahead and look for yourself one little fucking stream of the way. dying isn't gonna end the other girl's suffering. It'll just bring her new suffering. The only person's pain this execution is gonna ease is yours. Is it true what Camilla said? Why don't you tell us what you know?
To be honest, I still don't understand what happened that day. It was my wife's Alma's birthday. We came home from work and she went in first. Bang. What was that noise? Oh my god. I looked for the shooter, but there was nobody to be found. There was nobody there besides Alma and Camila, just the two of them.
So the little lady's mother died right in front of her. Oh my, that's so horrible.
Camila told me about it. She was crying. She said the contraption she made did something it wasn't supposed to. Made an impossible move.
An impossible move.
It's been 5 years since then. I stopped thinking about it. I shot Alma. That's what I convinced everyone of, even me. But tonight, you showed up and gave me an explanation I never would have thought of before.
Powers of the dead, right?
That day in that room, hours that I didn't understand were at work. If that's the case, it clears up all the mysteries.
Maybe not all. There are a couple of people who know about those powers. Is any... Let me try that again. Is somebody there? Can you hear me? I can sense your presence, you know. The kidnappers who abducted Camilla knew about those powers.
This is no ordinary kidnapping. It looks like my wife's case isn't coming to an end after all. I'm the only one who thought it was.
Detective Gerald. There's still some time before dawn. A little anyway. How about you see this case through to the end before you die?
Camilla was quite a little girl, but she was good with her hands. She was a little genius at making elaborate toys and contraptions. But there were two very strange points about that contraption.
The first was, of course, the firing of that gun.
Right. That was an antique gun I had on display for years.
So it wasn't part of the original lady's original design. Of course it wasn't. It was supposed to be a surprise for her mother's birthday.
But the other strange point was the movement of that Cupid.
Cupid?
It was supposed to turn to shoot its arrow without turning around. Somebody made a change to the contraption's design, and then manipulated it.
I don't know what to say.
I didn't have time to think things through then. All I knew was I had to protect Camila. I made a small adjustment to the scene, and then turned myself in.
What kind of adjustment?
The gun, of course.
The gun, come to think of it. There's no gun there. Just a picture hanging on the wall.
Of course not, because I secretly switched the gun out of that frame with the picture. I didn't believe what she had told me about her contraption, but one thing was for certain, that gun was still smoking.
But that gun really did shoot him all up.
I had the gun before I went to the police.
You hit it?
I put it in a wooden box and gave it to a certain detective,
What? You mean?
and that detective still thinks it's a music box.
So that's what was in the box, huh?
I got a different murder weapon ready to give to the police, my own pistol. And I did a few other things to make it look good. I won't go into details. When I was done, I turned myself in. I didn't want to do that.
I hope you're ready for woman. Detective Jowd, is what you told us just now true?
Yes, of course.
In that case, there's still time.
Still time.
Time to solve that case that started 5 years ago. You didn't do it, Detective Jowd, and of course little Kamala didn't do it either. But the true perpetrator's still out there, and I'm gonna prove it. For Kamila's sake.
Oh, baby, I don't think I'm gonna let you just walk out here, do you? That sounds wonderful. I think his theme sounds better too, actually, than the original sound font. Because yeah, I prefer the old ones there.
Thank you, Detective Jowd.
Lynn, where is that music box now?
In Thameside Park, Camila left her there.
That gun is important evidence. You better go pick it up.
Yes, sir. I'll go right now. This'll take care of Detective Jowd. Do something about the kidnapping, so we can get the minister on our side. Yet again, I'd say easy enough for you to say.
I really just let her walk out, didn't I? What's going on? Tell me the deal, Mr. Death Row Midnight. Do I look like I fucking know? A little change in plans. My daughter has been kidnapped. I can't go off to die without doing something. But you're in our custody, don't forget. Back at the prison, everybody's waiting for you. With a special seat just for you, babe. That's kind of fucked up. But I guess we'd better prove my innocence on the double. On the double, is it? You sound so determined, my old friend. I want to save Camilla in more ways than one. And that's all there is to it. I see my old friend in more ways than one. That's right, we keep scrolling. What say you, Mr. Minister? May we have your decision? Shall the execution be carried out tonight, as planned? Or shall we hold off and wait for this important evidence to come in? The order still stands. Bring the prisoner back immediately and resume its enforcements. As you wish, Your Excellency. Please don't bow down to me. Especially not that low. How low can you go, motherfucker? In that case, can I have one of your balls arranged at the prison van to pick them up? Would you be so kind? Yes, sir. The van should be about 10 minutes, I'm guessing. Your escape's an hour on the spore, really. They show me another miracle in these last few minutes, you old Mr. Death Row inmate. No.
Glad to see Detective Jad all fired up now. I feel like I'm under the gun here. Even if Lynn does come through with a proof of the child's innocence, it will be meaningless if Jad or Camilla dies. I gotta do something about that kidnapping somehow. Maybe I should ask for some advice from the capable detective here. I just finished talking to him.
Most likely the minister won't stop the execution. Not as long as there's any small chance his daughter is the one who was kidnapped.
But she isn't the one. I'm sure of it.
Well, it would be great if we could prove that to the minister.
Prove it? How? I doubt his wife is ever gonna answer that phone if we call from here.
If we call from here, right. But a telephone works in both directions.
What are you saying?
What I'm saying is only family members can solve our family problem. Hey, Mr. Ghost.
Yes?
I have to admit, I don't like depending on others. But you're the only one who can change the situation.
Gee, detective.
For these past 5 years, Camilla is the only thing that kept me going. I can't meekly go to the chair now. I ask this, but would you mind just saving me?
They'll try. The key to getting the justice minister to stop the execution is his wife and daughter. Is there a way? Excuse me, Mr. Minister.
I can't hear you, la 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 la.
I'm sure you heard everything we've been saying. Are you telling me you don't believe any of it?
Let me speak plainly. I don't trust you. But there's somebody else whom I trust even less.
Oh yeah? Who's that?
Me. I can't explain your existence, it's not normal, but I'm pretty abnormal myself. So maybe you're a figment of my imagination, a delusion. Or you listen to a delusion.
To be honest, I have no idea what you're talking about. I got the bit about you not trusting me though.
Good.
Well, hanging around here won't change anything. I got 10 minutes before that prison van shows up. I could just do something about the kidnapping in those 10 minutes. I guess the telephone lines are my only hope. No, don't talk to this guy.
What time is it?
Just as I thought, I might have to leave it here. I'll go through this dialogue first. This little girl is safe in her bed. Murder, execution, jailbreak, betrayal, and now kidnapping. We get to watch as he changes his sounds again. This last link in the long chain of our sad fate lay a fire in Child's heart, and the chance to turn it all around is right here in this room. I'm getting a strange premonition. Everything that happened so far tonight is related back to me in some way, and I bet this mistake-ridden abduction does too. Oh, I finished the chapter. Sweet. Saving. We will not continue playing. As that will be the end of the stream. And we are really kicking up speed into the part of the game that I really like. As there are parts of this I've mentioned before. I watched a playthrough of this game 12 years ago, probably. And we're getting to the parts that stuck with me so strongly that I have never forgotten them. So, I look very excited to showing you how amazing this game gets later on. It was very fun to do it. I plan to do these more regularly. Fridays exclusively. And next time I might even not stream this and stream Lost in Vivo instead. But I still will try and recap. But it's been a good stream. I'm hungry.
And I'll see you in the next video.